Hey, I'm Charles Wecker. I'm a music teacher, a musician, a songwriter, a singer, and I wanted to start a couple of new series. So this is my first one on guitar. This is a practice log that I'm going to start making here, just talking about like more of what I'm working on, what I have been working on, and I want to be able to give people, my perspective on music and where I'm going. So one thing that's really fun that I've been working on and that I really want to focus on with this is for a long time I played Americana, rock, folk music, and that's kind of the world I stuck with. I eventually got a little bored of that though. In the last few years, I've fallen in love again with bluegrass, old time music, and just a little bit more on the traditional side and leaning a little bit less towards the country side of things. So I have been working on bluegrass, and I want to take you a little bit on this journey of what I've been working on and what I've been learning. Some of it's going to be bluegrass related, probably most of it right now, but it's going to ebb and flow. It's going to veer in a lot of different directions. These are just going to be really solid. Well, I don't know if they'll be solid, but they'll be one take videos, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you all about those. So on guitar lately, I've been working with my teacher on a lot of rhythm. Rhythm is super important, and I feel like right now it's really easy for me and for a lot of musicians, especially even with like a metronome or something. Just make sure you're in time. So that's a lot easier for me than necessarily working on some of these fiddle tunes and alternate picking with those little movements. Now I do play mandolin, so some of this is going to go back and forth about like, oh, I picked this up on mandolin and I was able to move it to guitar. For instance, that's, kind of the extent of it. And so one thing I've been working on is walk and boss. Which starts with basically Cluck Old Hen in the Jerry Garcia, David Grisman version. A couple of mistakes in there. Still working on it, of course. But what I've really been having a little bit of trouble with this one is making sure that I'm doing like the right alternate picking. So all downstrokes, so these are quarter notes. And then this is eighth notes. But I gotta make sure I get the alternate picking right. Versus, that was right actually that both times, so. So really fun song to play, and that's just something I'm struggling with, is making those little movements and keeping that right hand moving. So one thing I've been working with that I think is helping, I can't tell yet, it's a little early, is alternate picking those quarter notes. So the eighth note pulse. It's a little bit wonky still. Haven't quite gotten it. But I'm going to keep working on that with that song, so Cluck Old Hen basically. And then I'll probably start learning a few more fiddle tunes, I'm thinking. Maybe do some like John Moore exercises, but do those a little more interesting instead of just going. Or excuse me. Probably do something with chorus. Just to make it a little bit tolerable. But I will start metronome, click, click. And just really keep working on and drilling that alternate picking. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Leave me some comments. Maybe you're better at this music style than I am, and have some feedback that you could give me. Much appreciated. One thing that I know for sure is that I am a lifelong learner, in addition to being a teacher, and I'll never know it all, and that's totally fine. I just want to make sure that I keep learning and show you what being a musician really looks like, and talk a little bit more about the philosophy behind it and just everything that goes along with it. So let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for tuning in.